Hi, I'm Jason, the marketing professor, and I help everyone from the student to the CEO understand the basics of marketing in 5 minutes or less. Let's get started. Whenever you watch television, go to a sporting event, or perhaps you see the Girl Scouts selling cookies, they all have a strategy. They have a plan of attack for how they're going to get from their current state, having something or just being a team in existence, to their desired state, selling more widgets, earning a large contract, or beating the other team. And everything comes down to strategy. Today we're going to talk about strategy, and I'm going to break it down and show you how no matter how big your business is, whether you're starting at the top, you're selling cookies on a street corner, whether you're a professional athletic team or a politician, you all have the same process. And I'm going to break it down into just 3 parts for you. First one begins with the letter A, F, I. What are our parts? Analyze, formulate. Can't draw very well today. And implement. Let me explain for just a second. If you were a professional sports team, you spend some time analyzing who it is you're going to play. Maybe you go to one of their games, you watch film, you look at what you did in the last game. You take all of that data and you formulate it into a plan, a strategy. How are you going to sack the quarterback? How are you going to score more points? What are their weaknesses? And then on game day, you put everything into practice. You implement your strategy, and that leads you to victory. Now, the challenge can be that your opposition is also doing the same thing, and it really comes down to who's got a better AFI framework in the end. Let me break it down to something else. Let's look at a politician. When politicians get ready to go into a debate or they get ready to run for office, it is, after all, a large job interview. They analyze the needs of the market. They want to know what their customer, us the voters, are looking for. They want to know what their competition is addressing. And then they formulate a plan of addressing questions or maybe responses that their opposition is going to offer. They then take all of this data given to them by various experts and some of the research they've done themselves, and they put it into a plan, and that's what we see when the politicians are on the campaign trail or when they're doing a debate. I'm going to break it down to something a little simpler. The Girl Scouts. Girl Scouts sell cookies, and we love Girl Scout cookies. Most of the time, we see the Girl Scouts either outside of a Walmart or a Sam's Club, some kind of big box retailer, and as we walk in or out, they're going, "Hey, do you want to buy some Girl Scout cookies?" And we all say, "Hey, got anything in the green box?" Right? That seems like a pretty good plan. Well, I saw a group of Girl Scouts in the Midwest where I live try something a little different. I live in a college community, and they noticed that a lot of people are going from campus out to the bars or to the show or wherever, and then coming back. And they decided to set up a table on a street corner. Now, for fun and giggles, I'm driving for Uber. Me and the guys are kind of having a guys' night out, circling the community, and I keep going past the Girl Scouts, and I'm getting a little hungry. And wouldn't you know, finally at some point, I pull over to the side of the road, I roll down my window, and I say, "Hey, got anything in that green box?" They hand me a green box of cookies, I hand them $5, and I'm on my way. What the Girl Scouts did is they analyzed where their crowd was. They had a group of people walking past them or driving past them on a busy 4-way stop. They formulated a plan. We're going to bring our cookies, we're going to bring our table, we're going to bring our chaperones, we're going to bring our cash, we're going to bring everything we need and be right there in front of our audience. And then they put it into play. Hey, we're going to put this strategy to bed, and we're going to start doing this when people are leaving from dinner time, say 6 o'clock, and we're going to stay out here till 8 o'clock in the evening. And they got me, the Uber driver, the students walking from the pizza place, from watching the football game back to their dormitories, and so on and so forth. Brilliant strategy brought to you by the Girl Scouts. Professional sports teams, big businesses, Girl Scouts, all using the AFI framework. Hey, if you like videos like this, do me a favor and hit that like button as well as subscribe. Also, if there's a certain topic you want me to cover, let me know. You can find me in social media and all the usual spots, Facebook and Instagram. And if there's something special you want to talk to me about, drop me a comment and I'll be more than happy to respond. Till next time, I'm Jason, your marketing professor. Thanks for joining me.